on life, the life has a habit to act on you. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this channel. And I, Sakshi, welcomes you once again on another book review. So let's get started and let's see what we are gonna review today. So, who will cry when you die? Have you ever asked this question to anyone? Has this question been ever asked to you? No, I'm not asking this question to you. This book is asking this question to you. Yes, this book is written by Mr. Robin Sharma. We know that Robin Sharma is a renowned Canadian writer. He is a motivational speaker. He wrote his first book, Mega Living, which was based on stress management and spirituality. After that, he wrote so many books, but the best book that we have come across and was the best selling was The Monk Who Sell His Ferrari. So when I started reading this book, it actually shifted my whole perspective and the way I was leading my life aimlessly. It has actually shaped me and gave me the direction I required to be. I was so much all over the place. So I hope that this book will help to you. So let's just get into the book reviewing part. So yes, we have just discussed about Robin Sharma's biography. So when he when he just published his self-published book, which was Mega Living, so he self-published it, and after that, A Monk Who Sells His Ferrari was the first book, which was a big hit and it was best-selling. We all know about it, right? So after some time, like, he has started getting so many letters from the readers who got inspired by his thoughts process into that book. If you have not checked that book, you can go on checking, and if you want me to review that book also, I can review it for you. So Robin Sharma thought of writing a book where he could share his art of living, where he could share his thought process of living a life, what he thinks and what is actually behind his successful journey, what is the reasons of it. So he sat and he wrote this book named Who Will Cry When You Die. So this is another inspirational book, and you'll find that when you sit for reading this book, it's quite easy. Like, it's give you ease at the same time. You get excited about life, and at the same time you feel very much guilt that yes, I am losing out. Yes, so this book is actually talks about how we should live our lives. We right now on a there is one line in this book which says that discover your calling. So this topic says discover your calling, where he wrote that if you don't act on life, the life has a habit to act on you. It simply means, obviously, that if you don't have your aim clear, if you don't know what you are doing, then obviously the time will go, the day turns into months, the months turns into years, and at the end of the day, when you are on the deathbed, you simply fill with all the regrets, and you think that you could have that person if you have done that thing. So this is actually alarming to me. I was so much shook by this thought that I should be living with a good thought. So I started having you know thinking what I should be doing, what I really want. So he simply says in one line that there are very small topics that he had touched, but there are so many topics, so you can explore it yourself well, and whatever issue that you are facing in your life, you'll get all the answers in this book. So the second topic which has actually touched my mind, I think I forgot the first part. So the first part was, he in simple language he said that you should be focusing on what you are doing best. So you have to check in your life what you are doing best, and you have to acquire skills accordingly. You have to keep acquiring skills, you have to keep focusing on that, and you have to sharpen your skills, and you have to, like, when you look back in your life, you can see that you have impacted some people. You have how many people have been impacted by your life, how many lives that you know that is blessed by your appearance. So this is the whole idea that of discover your calling, that you should be focusing on yourself, you should be focusing on what you want, what your requirement, instead of just let the time pass. Just, you don't have to be sitting around and looking for, you just can't spend your whole life sitting. You have to do something. Okay, so discover calling is something like that. So I think that you'll get to know quite well once you start reading this book. The second topic, which is so close to my heart, is tough love. Yes, there is one topic that talks about tough love. So Robin Sharma is saying that when you love yourself, it's one of the toughest love that you're doing. Yes, when you are being very harsh, very hard, very strict on yourself, you have to self-discipline on yourself. You have to discipline yourself in a way that you can, achieve a goal. And this can only happen when you have a self-discipline. So he talks about when you don't have a self-discipline, it's quite difficult to achieve anything in the life. So what he said is quite different, and I have written in this that he talks about how discipline actually allows you to do things which you know that you should be doing, but you never feel like doing it. So it happens when you don't have self-discipline, and self-discipline allows you to do all those things that you feel that you should be doing, but you're not doing. So it's quite tough on to discipline yourself, and how you can achieve that. So this topic talks about tough love. This is the gesture which he feels that self-discipline equals to tough love. So you have to before making any plan of achieving something, you have to first foremost focus on being disciplined, and follow your plans to achieve anything. Otherwise these plans will go in vain if you won't have any self-discipline commitment to yourself. So this is the second topic which I like the most. The third topic, yes, so the third topic was increasing your value. So increasing your value, the author talks about how acquiring skill is different. If you don't have acquired skills, because very fewer people who looks for acquiring a skill. Yes, in India, like many, like only having a job is very much good thing, but acquiring some skill is quite a difficult task for them. Yes, like he compared two people, and he compared actually the McDonald employee, and which is quite amazing, to to the brain surgeon. So he said that what's the difference between the McDonald employee and the brain surgeon? He said that the brain surgeon obviously had acquired um, more skill, more knowledge than the, you know, the McDonald employee, whereas the person, who doesn't have acquiring skill, obviously he doesn't able to make money. So the brain surgeon makes 10 times higher money than the, what do you say, the McDonald employee. So he focusing on acquiring skills. If you are living your life, you have to acquire yourself, like you are equipping yourself to achieve something. So I highly recommend this book. Please go around, read this book. Let me know what all are, let me know in your topics what are the topics that you liked, and please, if you like this video, please do comment, a like, and subscribe this channel. Thank you so much for all your support. Thanks, bye.